Right. It's winter. Midwinter. The music is stirring inside of me, and this is episode 15 of The Dawn of Man, and I'm the Beard. Welcome. We were fairly successful last week. We managed to, well, not last week, yesterday. What am I talking about? Come on. My brain's gone fuzzy. We managed to map out the expansion of our little new segment here. There were quite a few trees earmarked for the chop. Yeah, as we sort of expand into the side of the map, we have really significantly grown our population. We have space for 8 more at the moment. So I think time is soon coming for more homes to be built over here, and as our workload drops, I'm going to earmark a few more of these trees for the chop, since that's what's happening around here. And it's kind of sad to see some of these trees go, but what can you do? Let's not take down that pear tree. Let's keep that pear tree where it is, shall we? Kind of like fruit trees. But you can go, you birch. I think you might have to go, but you can stay. Yeah, these trees here I think can stay. What we're going to do is we're going to put a few more spiritual things around here. We're gonna build a couple more, or no, funerary. We're gonna build a couple more burial mounds. That's what they are. Put a couple more burial mounds around and down here, around this area, around our dollar mine. Turn this into a bit of a spiritual ground. In fact, let's just plan out some of those. Let's put switching that one around like that. Maybe, what do? We press V to switch the variant. Let's put another one down there. That's a good start, I think. We'll plot those 2 out there. And we've hit spring, and our workload is spiking once again. We're really going to speed up the game here quickly so we can get through this. Are our goats breeding? That is the question. Yes, they are. Good stuff. We have solved our goat problem. A trader has arrived. Yes, trader. Where are you, trader? Trader. Yes. Do you have... You have copper or linen cloth for us? You only have 2. Do we need 2? Yes, let's just buy them, because, you know, we need said linen cloth. Do we need cattle? No, we do not need cattle yet. Let us just buy the linen clothing. What are we going to pay for? Let's just pay for it. Should we pay for it? Is this cloth? Linen cloth? Wool cloth. We don't actually need that. No, we don't need that, do we? I want useful things. 2 more people have joined the settlement. That is good. 7 more. We are rapidly gaining people once again. It's lovely to see so many domesticated animals wandering around. But yes, we do desperately need to chop down some of these trees. Yes, burial mounds. I love to see these burial mounds go up. Really do start adding a lot of prestige to the place, I think. Yeah, we're well over halfway to having a very well-known settlement here. Although we do need to increase the welfare slightly, I think, of our village by getting a few more people in here and lowering this workload. It's getting quite hectic within this village. In fact, let's do that. I think let's actually have a look. Oh, that's a good screenshot. That's not what we were looking at. Let's actually have a look at our harvest and wild plants. I think what we can do is we can remove that area, and we can remove that work area for now. I think we can leave him, can't we? Hunt Should we remove this hunt area? How much we keep these hunt areas up here? Stone, sticks, yes. Flint, good. Yep. I think we can keep all of those up. I don't want to drop too much work. And it looks like the workload isn't too high either. So, you know, I think it's too bad. And it looks like the trees are coming down, which is kind of what we wanted. Trees coming down so we can start to plot some more. Yes, trees coming down, trees coming down, trees coming down. And we can start plotting more of what we're going to put out here. So we're going to storage area. I think we're going to put a wood pile. Wood pile. Let's put a wood pile there. Wood pile there. That's kind of cool. We need a wood pile there. Keep some wood and stone, wood and rock and ore stored very close to the section of the world over here. Is this a beech tree? This beech tree, I think, can come down. As can this oak. And this oak. Unfortunately. And I think this tannin work area, we can edit that. And shift them out over here, out of this area here, where we seem to have a lot of animals lurking still. Wolf attack. Where is the wolf attack? Oh, inside. What were you thinking? What were you thinking? And how did you get in to begin with? Speed up time. I'm so happy to see this workload, although it's still high, it is considerably dropping. Our walls are going up here, which I like to see. And I actually think that means that over here, I am going to plan our next residential area, as it feels like the right thing to be doing. So let's actually have a look. I would like to have that hut over there. Over there, yes, over there. Kind of gives us, yes, hut over there. Yes, so that gives us a spot for the hearth out there. And that gives us our next hut over here. Eh? And then we can swing this around and pull the hut in there. And then also for the sake of needing to keep things good old nice and round or symmetrical, we need to have another hearth over there. And then we can start getting another residence up over here. And I think we're gonna need to. That tree's gonna need to come down. That tree's gonna need to come down, but that means that we've got our next residential area up and coming over here. And I think that what that means is I am going to, on the spiritual front, plan to put Emily here over there. Which feels like an odd place to be putting one, but it is sort of bordering on the edge of this sort of next sort of mirroring this area that we've got over here. Nice little place internally for people to come bury their dead, recharge, etc., etc. Really raises the welfare here. Where is our... Let's go to management here. What have we got here? We've got our megaliths panel. Where is this? Yes, let's prepare him for transport. Drag him across so he can become over there. He can take his rightful place on this end of the world and give the people of this corner their rightful spiritual fulfillment. Lovely to see this hut going up on this side, and a hearth going over here. Really great stuff to see things expanding on this side of the world. Really is good to see Mogreth becoming quite the spot. Ooh, don't need to be doing the primal mode there. Right, let's have a look at this corner here. In terms of defenses, I think we're gonna still pop a watchtower in the corner here, and let's pop down a wooden platform. Let's just pop down 3 there for the moment. I think that's probably quite good. And then what we're going to do is we are going to continue the production element here. So I think we're going to put out 2 weavers here, in fact. What I wanted to do is I wanted to put out our weavers over here. Give us a nice gap. Is that a good gap? Feels like a good gap. Is that 2 in the way there? Yeah, I don't know if that's the greatest idea. So let's see if we can perhaps put our outfitters on this side. Yes, outfitters over here. I think like that, actually. I think our outfit is going to go there. And then what that's going to mean is that's going to mean that our weavers are actually going to fit in here. Like that. Yeah, like that. There are 2 weavers. And the fashion industry expands to this side. Which is nice to see. We have more space here to build the next set of not stables. We want to be building more huts, don't we? It's so nice to see that you can get to a stage where building huts is something that just sort of can happen, if that makes sense. Let's get our spiritual requirements up here. We have a wolf attack in the middle of town here, which seems to have been sorted rather chop. Yeah, like I said, it's good to see that we can sort of build things so readily. Oh, where is this wolf? Did these wolves all came into town here? They all came into town looking for our sheep and our goats, and they shall get none. Look at this, platforms going up here. Things really are building now. We have capacity for 136 people in town at the moment, so space for 26 more. Hopefully that will attract more visitors soon. We are painting 2 skins there for the watchtower. That will happen soon, I'm sure. But yeah, weaving going on here. I think there's the expansion of the fashion industry happening over here as we come through to the end of autumn. It is amazing to see how busy this place is. This is a bear that just wandered straight through. We are still working with sleds. I think it's going to be time soon for us to try and expand up to using donkeys. We're really going to need the capacity. We have way too many pigs. I think there's quite a few pigs that need to be slaughtered here. Our food levels are increasing considerably, and here goes up the tower in the corner, as well as our first section of our fashion industry part 2. Rapidly building. Here comes our weavers and our production. What is this? Our outfitter, and our first weaver over here. Our 3rd weaver and our 4th weaver going up, and our 2nd outfitter. This is all fantastic. I think it's gonna help us with production of new humans who join the settlement. They're wonderful. As winter hits, oh, goats! 6 goats have got diseases. That's not good news. That is not good news, and there's not enough space for our animals. There's a lot of killing of animals going on at the moment. And there's continuous production of outfits now. Hopefully this will help get more warm outfits out. Wool outfits. Let's make some wool outfits, please. Wool outfits, yes. I think that wool outfits are needed. Yes, sleds are becoming unusable, which is not a bad thing. It is just something that happens, I guess. And this little settlement here is up and running, and we've got people staying in it actually, which is crazy. Let's set up a couple more of these totem poles around here. We don't want to be slacking on the spiritual side of things here by any stretch of the imagination. We want to be adding prestige to this here village, and yeah, ways for everyone to be praising the gods. Oh, goat has died of hypothermia. My goodness gracious me, we really are actually suffering here. Although we've passed another winter and our animals are now out and about, no need at the stables yet again. Although it seems like a couple have been earmarked for slaughter. Really is increasing our food count. This is wonderful. I've never had so much food. Look at this. We just don't really have to. Raider attack. Aha! Right. Where are they coming? They're coming again for this corner. We got more people up on the walls here, please. Right. I think that what's going to happen is they're going to go for over here. They're going to attack out here. Yes, and we're going to come out. Yes, battle here. Yes. Oh, battle. Yeah, battle. Oh, battle. Oh, there's a battle going on over here. Oh, wow. Still the battle over here. I think that's it. I think we have won the fight. Although I fear they have taken down a section of our wall over here. I think what's going to have to happen is we have to chop down this tree here. We are battle blind a little bit. Over here. What are we going to do? We're going to build defensive wall. Yes. It's important that gets fixed. We're a bit battle blind there. But we did survive that raid. Quite well fought off. They do seem to like an attack from this end, which is good to note. This is where they seem to come from. Seem to try to get us from that side. Ah, look at this. This is wonderful. We've caught this in action here. We have got our good old Megalith coming in here for our, what's this? I suppose it's called the south side Mania. Lots more totem poles going up around here, I can see. Which is good to know. Good to see, or not good to know, good to see. Really increasing the prestige of this village. In fact, actually just making us more attractive to raiders, I fear. But, you know, such is the price of progress. And it's lovely to see this. This is what you call progress, actually. Look at this lovely scene out here. This massive, rapid expansion that we've achieved here into this corner of the world. We've got workshops up and running. which we still need to fiddle with actually. And we have a we have a dollarman coming rolling through town. Sleds are slowly becoming unusable. We might have to build a couple more sleds, help workloads keep going here, but we are food up. We still have goats. Domestication of animals seems to have been successful. Look at this. Here comes our manure being built in the middle of town, and a trader has arrived. How far are we with the manure being completed here? Not that far off. Let's just stay here and have a look at it. This good old sheep has a look at this. There you go. More glory. More glory to us. Do we need? We don't actually. We don't. There's nothing for us to really buy. I think that the trade-wise, although I am now tempted by your carting that you have going on here, I think that is something that we are going to have to do very, very soon, is get some carts going, because we require those considerably. It is nice to see how progressive everything is here, though. Ooh, look at this. Yes, we are starting to outfit our outfits. Yes, this is nice, good to see. Wool outfits shooting up here in production. Fashion is drastically changing around these parts. Soon everyone can wear the new style. No longer are the leathers in vogue, although some men are still walking around in leathers. Some of the older folk. Some of the older folk, even some of the younger folk, jogger, seems to be still sporting the leathers. You know, there's always someone who likes leathers, whereas good old Marnak here is definitely sporting the old linen fashion as he shaves this sheep. Lovely animation there, I must say. There are some beautiful details in this game actually as you scroll through and we start paying attention to the daily goings on in this. You know what's amazing is to see how busy everything is down this end of the world, though. There is still really a requirement here for things to be produced. So let's actually do that. Let's actually put our crafters up onto high priority, because I've noticed that some of our knives, etc., they're falling behind on production. And then let's have a look at what we've got here in our workshop. So we can do slings here and bows, which is great. And we can do fishing rods. Yes, I think fishing rods are important. Fishing rods, yes. Let's actually do that here as well. So we do fishing rods, yes. Let's try and get quite a few fishing rods out here. I feel like fishing rods are going to be incredibly efficient at helping us fish. I'd like to see someone use a fishing rod as well. Should be nice. I also think that what we should be doing is we should be decreasing our reliance on certain things. So I don't think we need to be doing bone so much anymore. I think we need bone spears and bone knives for sure. But let's try and shift to fishing rods, shall we? Yep, let's take those off. And those off. Yep, let's try switch to fishing rods. Switch to fishing rods, yeah. I think that's a good idea. Bone harpoons we got a lot of, but very few fishing rods. So let's see if we can get let's see if we can get some fishing rods made. Hey, I'd love to see someone in one of these crafters crafting something. Up there goes someone crafting something. He's making something there. I think he's making a bow. Like I was saying, there's some of these animations are really great to see. Yep, that was a bow. Yep, I think there's quite a few fishing rods that are going to get made here now, which is great. We can start fishing using fishing rods. I think it's going to be far more efficient. I'd like to actually see that. In fact, actually, let's do that. Let's have a look at. I wanted to take some of our hunting areas and like actually, let's get rid of some of the more far off hunting areas. I think. We don't need so many. This can stay because it's so close. And so close. And that one's also not that bad. And this one can go. Yeah. So let's remove those hunting areas. I think that's a very good thing to do. Reduces the range that everyone has to work. Reduces workloads considerably. Yeah. And I think it will help us produce the fishing rods. I think we're also getting a lot of our knives, etc. up. I want to see our limits go up here. Let's go see our limits on knives. Yeah, we're behind here, so axes I want up as well. No, axes is good. Sickles, yeah, let's go sickles on 125 or whatever we want to. And picks, yeah, picks we can see there. But 50, yeah, maybe 100 slings. Can never have too few slings, I think. I do think, however, one of the things that I do want to produce or build in this area is something that we don't have enough of, is tanners. And I think that there's some space here. Yeah, 3 tanners along there. Wolf attack. Yep, down. Wolf attack's down. Yep, it's not going to go down too well. So yeah, I thought about doing that. Just putting sort of 3 tanners or cave hyena. Oh, he made it in here. Yeah, how did he make it in the... How did he make it inside? I suppose, you come inside the village and try and attack someone, and everyone's gonna go for you around here. You've walked into the middle of a death trap, to be honest, cave hyenas. Right, what were we doing again? What were we doing? Oh yes, we're building more tanners over here, which seems like a good idea. Which I think they take the raw skins or take dry skins to tanners. I can't remember. Either way, I also think that what we want to do is we actually want to put some of our food dryers out this end as well. I was thinking of doing that, but I wasn't sure where. Maybe we will do that when we put some of more storage around this area. I think, in fact, actually, let's do that. Let's build, because you can never have enough storage. So let's swing that storage around. I want to put him almost there, and then behind him have some food dryers. Yep, that seems like a good plan. Yep. Oh no, we don't want to pause. Yep. And then I think on the defense front, we do require a tower up there. And then let's complete our wooden platforms along there. Should be keeping a nice secure line here. It's good to see these gates, I like to see these internal gates almost. Makes things feel very safe. People go through gates feeling like they're sort of moving between these sort of sections. there's 2 gates here as well. So, you know, quite a protected area actually on this end of the world. Large population, eh? I wonder how much we have space for again. 144. We can almost go up to 150. So we still gather a lot of people. It's good to see our food dryers going up here. Always good to have extra resources being dried out the side, and another storage hut. Good to have a storage hut just here on this exit. Good, and a tower. I also like having this little forest out the side, out the front here. Oh, we've really cleared this area over here. That's marked for a chop. That's good to see. Right, because what we're going to do over here is we're going to start planting some fruit plantations across the river. Feels like a good place to do it. Or, what shall we do? Should we do that? Should we actually put some fruit outside here? Let's actually do that, shall we? Should we, let's take this, edit, and actually put him, there, we're going to do that. So we've got a blizzard coming in. All these trees out here for destruction. We've been fueling our wood piles. Got quite a few people living on the side of the village at the moment. I think that we might start deviating soon from our pattern of these little residential areas as we build out along here. But you know, let's see. Right, so mortars. Yep, I think that's what we're gonna do along here. We're gonna get ourselves a little area going over here. How about we do how about we do that? Let's do some production. Let's get some more skin dryers in here. It feels like an appropriate thing to have. And let's do some production for storage. Let's get some I want to get some of these up here. Let's just scale along here. I want to get one up there, 2 up there, like that. And then I wanted to production. Let's get a couple of mortars down here. 3 mortars down there. And then spiritual, I wanted to swing. There you go. Little area up here. This is quite cool, actually. We're starting to really sort of divide and conquer here with what we're doing. And this episode has really been about this sort of expansion here to this side of the world. Another storage hut up. So obviously got our weavers, really expanding our wool outfits here. I think during winter we pretty much hitting the mark on that front. Let's get out some of the linen outfits here for the summer. I want to see everyone. I want to see everyone in the new fashion very soon. We leather outfits are dropping. In fact, actually, Let's just hit up our limits here. We actually do need to start managing this. So 50%, let's take it down to 50% of the population. Let's take it up to 150, 150. So there's always those outfits coming out. But yeah, clothing dropping. Great stuff. How are we doing on this fishing rods? We've got 12 fishing rods now. That's great news. Starting to pump out the fishing rods. Upgrades, doing a little upgrade management. Ooh, look at this. A family of woolly mammoths. I think the family of woolly mammoths is going to be a great way to end this episode. A little bit brutal, but a family of woolly mammoths is gonna have to be earmarked to be hunted. We have not hunted woolly mammoth in a while, and to celebrate, I think I celebrate this episode 15 of our village's expansion to greatness. Oh, our dog has been struck by lightning. What? That is what? That is terrible. And there's a cave hyena that's come to eat him. It's disgusting. In fact, actually, is this flint? Let's place a work area to obtain this flint. Let's try and get this flint out of here as fast as possible. Try and raise this number here. Let's raise this number here. Let's expand our number of flint that we have. Stone. Let's go up to 40 stone. Yeah, I think what we're going to do is we're going to try and get this flint here, because next episode we're going to plant some trees. It's time for us to start farming some service trees. Stop foraging. We get rid of our... I think we can get rid of this area, actually. Remove that work area. Wild plants are no longer at where we're at. Foraging is no longer a thing, I think. And I think I might actually remove some of our hunting areas soon. In fact, actually, let's do that. Let's end this episode by removing our hunting areas. I think we shall be manually hunting from now on. We shall be selecting animals to kill manually. Significantly lower our workload. We get enough meat through the domestic animals that we have. As you can see, this pig here has been earmarked for slaughter. He's just wandering around. He needs to be milked. See, there's another one for slaughter. So yeah, I think we're getting more than enough meat through that. So no need to add extra work to everyone's plate by putting up the hunting. Let everyone focus on the domestic tasks, harvesting, and we shall hunt woolly mammoth, an animal like that, when we need to. Hunt shall be for big animals and reindeer, because if we have a look at our milestones, deer, sorry, we have to hunt a lot of deer. I don't know if reindeer count, but deer certainly, we need to hunt deer. We need to hunt 100 of them. And we've got a mammoth attack going on here. A lot of mammoth. Oh, we lost someone. Oh my goodness gracious me. We lost Juravik. And a young male. Oh, we've got lots of mammoth hunts going on here. We shall join the mammoth, rejoin the mammoth hunts later on. Here goes the mammoths. Big mammoth hunts around these parts, and there you go. 2 mammoths have become food, and we have still regained our fame as mammoth hunters by taking those 2 mammoths on. And we need to perhaps have a look at some more sleds in the next episode. Still more humans joining the settlement. Space for 18 more. Would be nice to have them join us. 18 more people. I think as soon as there's sort of space for only 5 more, we will look at building more residential space. But for now we're good, and I think that with the drums starting up there, this is a good place to end episode 15, a slightly longer episode than normal. But you know, it felt apt with the mammoth hunt and our great expansion. I am the Beard. This has been episode 15. Signing off.